Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. Well, we have made it to real football. That's right, a little bit later on today will be the defending champions, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I have not received mail. I think we received mail on Friday, but we definitely did not receive any on Saturday. Monday, no one got it. Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know where our mailman is, but my rack is not here yet. So I do have a little something else planned for the card section of the show today. But class is in session. Today is Thursday, September 4th, 2025, lesson number 15. And I try to mix things up here year to year, but 15 always goes out to Bart Starr. That's right, the leader of the Green Bay Packers, 5-time world champion, including 2 Super Bowls, MVP, just a phenomenal leader. I read one of his books. It was called American Quarterback, maybe, last spring. Phenomenal read. If you have any interest in Bart Starr whatsoever or the history of the National Football League, I suggest you read that book. Now, in 1995, Robin Ventura, Rockin' Robin, hit consecutive grand slams in consecutive innings. I think it was the 4th and the 5th inning in a rout of the Rangers. Now, the interesting thing about this is it's exactly 2 years and a month away from when Nolan Ryan beat up Robin Ventura. So I guess Robin got his revenge anyways. Nolan was retired at that point. And in 1942, Raymond Floyd was born, a professional golfer, very good golfer, won major championships, stalwart on the Ryder Cup teams, which is coming up. If you talk about the eyes of athletes, Raymond Floyd had a stare that would, take most NFL linemen and kind of make them back up a little bit, not to get too close to him. That's how intimidating it was. Now, I don't have my rack today, but here's what we have planned. All right, we're back in business. Don't worry, Mrs. Hicks is okay. They're back up. Hopefully she does not fall down again. And another thing about Bart Starr is just the athletes that have worn 15 after him. Now, I kind of wonder, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, do they acknowledge that Bart Starr had that number before him? It'd be kind of interesting to think what players, kind of know and respect about the past. I have a feeling both players know about him, but wonder if they make a connection between him at all with their jersey numbers. All right, so here's what we got, folks. Today, we've got Dallas Cowboys. Got CeeDee Lamb right there, Jalen Hurts. These are both in the student piles, the ones that I give out throughout the week. And the thing is, if you're in my class currently, you're getting base cards. I mean, you got to work a little while through the school year to get some players you actually heard of. But students that come back, I had last year or previous years, they get a lot of these better cards. The well-known ones, they've definitely paid their dues. So I'll be giving these out on Friday. But here's how I see the game. I feel like most people are going to kind of do maybe an overreaction that, the Cowboys lost Micah Parsons. Yes, they did. But I don't think it's enough to say they're going to get blown out of this game or maybe any other game. Now, it's going to be a loss. Kenny Clark, phenomenal player. I loved him as a Green Bay Packer. I hated to give him up. But to get a good player like that, that's just what you have to do sometimes. So emotions will be riding high. And I do feel like that first half is going to be a low-scoring half. Maybe 21 points are scored. I think that would be a lot. I think it's going to be more like maybe 17 points are scored, 13 points total, something like that. But the end of the game definitely gets ramped up, probably closer to 50 total points are scored, over 40, at least over 45. And I just think that 8.5 is too many points for the Cowboys to be getting. I feel like just because this is the first game coming in after the Super Bowl, emotions are riding high. I'm thinking it's more of like a 3 to 5, 6-point victory, 7-point victory. It could be 5. Victory for the Eagles. So let me know, who do you got in tonight's game? Do you think 8.5 is too many points? How many points do you think your team's going to win by? Or is there a upset? Class is dismissed.